Hey, I just got out of theaters from seeing Don't Breathe 2, and I want to give my initial reactions and a short review here. I love the original Don't Breathe. I thought it was a really well done horror thriller type film with Stephen Lang at the center of it and Jane Levy coming off of the Evil Dead remake directed by Fede Alvarez. Now, Fede Alvarez helped write the script here and produce this film along with Sam Raimi and Rob Tapert from Ghost House Pictures. It was a sequel that I didn't think we really needed, but as the closer as it got to its release, I got more and more interested because I love Stephen Lang as an actor and he always brings it. So at the very least, I thought we'd get some trashy fun out of this one because I know Jane Levy wasn't coming back for it. So after just getting out of it, I got to be honest, I enjoyed myself with this film. Is it as good as the first one? I don't think so. I know it's not. It's not as good as the first film, but it's a very entertaining home invasion revenge film. And I was worried at first from the trailers they were going to try to make us sympathize with the blind man in this film. And while they do at the beginning as a setup and they kind of make him an anti-hero, he definitely, by the end of the film, Stephen Lang is awesome in this film, by the way, he really comes to terms with how much of a monster he really is and admits his crimes to this little girl who he's turned into his daughter. I'm not going to give anything away. There's a bunch of spoilers here. I'm not going to get into at all. No spoilers here. There's some twists and turns definitely in this movie. But I'll be honest, it's pretty well shot by it was directed by the gentleman who helped Fede Alvarez write the first film. It's pretty well shot, but I got to say this film ups the trashiness of. It definitely goes trashier. It's well shot. Don't get me wrong. It's not as well shot as the first one, but it's pretty well shot. It ups the trashy factor for sure, and I was all on board for that. And by the end of the film, the last part of the film takes place in this abandoned hotel. I think there was some missed opportunities for sure in terms of the revenge plot at the end with the blind man taking revenge on this gang of guys who stole his daughter from him. Or it's not really his daughter, but yeah, we already know that from the trailer, so that's not really a spoiler. I think there was some missed opportunities here. There's a point in the film, I'm not gonna give much away, but he kills like 3 guys in a row, and I think they could have saved some and dragged the last act out a little bit. But overall, I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely the gore is there if you're there for the gore. It's not overly gory, but there's definitely violence for sure. I enjoyed it. Stephen Lang is great, and the girl that plays the little girl and his daughter in the film actually she's really, really good. And if she didn't work, this film wouldn't work. So hats off to her, hats off to Stephen Lang, and hats off for making a sequel I didn't think we needed, but was really enjoyable. It really is, and it definitely goes to dark places, although it's a little over the top in parts for sure. And there's some dumb moments in the beginning of the film when the first initial home invasion happens. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you liked the first one, I would say definitely check it out. It's worth watching. I would say this is definitely a little like I said again, a little trashier than the first film, but I had fun with it. It's definitely gruesome and hardcore in parts, not overly gory, but there's definitely moments of what the F gore in this film. I would give this one a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I thought it was a pretty good sequel to the original film. Not as good, again, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Don't Breathe 2. Have you seen this one yet? Leave a comment down below, let me know. Were you a fan of the first film? Let me know down below. I really enjoyed the first film when it came out. It was definitely a surprise hit that summer it came out, and I really enjoyed it. I own it on my Apple iTunes account. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share this video, I greatly would appreciate that. I'll be back soon with Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan review, but until then, I hope you're having all a great day, and bye.